What is up, my original bagels, and welcome back to another Call of Duty gameplay. But what I want to talk about today are the Season 3 relegation roster changes. So let's just get into it straight away. No questions asked, no bullshit around it. Let's just get straight into that pussy. What? The first roster change was made by Octane, announcing he was leaving Justice and then joined Prophecy in place of Nagafan. Nagafan is now a free agent at the time of making this video. Then out of nowhere, doing like boom, like bang, out of nowhere, FaZe Black comes into the group with their captain Sensor, the big muscular lad coming around from too much two-handed masturbation all over him. And excuse me, then Apathy, Aqua and Octane then say, hey, I'm great with Sensor and I can play great with Aqua as well, Apathy says. And then they bring Octane with them and join FaZe Black. So this all happened in one day. Then for some odd reason, them three, Aqua, Apathy and Octane, say, let's go back to Prophecy. So they all just walk over, they pick up their controller and move L3, or I think it's RT, I want to say, something like that, for Xbox to run the thumb sticks, and walk back over to Prophecy. And this all happened in one day. So then day two, Optic Nation decided to drop Killer and picked up Mochilla for a while. I don't think they're going. They didn't say anyway that they're going to keep him like for the rest of the year. All they said was they're picking up Mochilla for the Season 3 relegation tournament, and that should be actually kind of good because Mochilla actually is a really good player. So then by time also making this, Killer then goes as a free agent. Now if we orbit around Earth and go to orbit, now if we go to orbit, yeah, there we go, get orbit the moon. If we orbit, yeah, I'm just, where they announced they released Lawless. Then Burns Off from Automatic Reload decided to leave and join Orbit. So Orbit's roster consists of Burns, Accuracy and Facento. So that's going to be a good enough team. Burns Off, I think, made a smart decision leaving Automatic Reload. If he didn't, how could I put this? Burns Off is such a smart player, in game, out of game, and making decisions for the team. To join this team, I think they're going to put up a big deal to get into the race for the next season of MLG. Then next we have Epsilon, that they're coming over to the US for the Season 3 tournament with the roster of Remy, Nagafan, Swanee and Royalty. Nobody knows of Royalty yet, and once he comes over here, I think he's going to do brilliant. Well, he's already over in America, but once Swanee and Nagafan and Remy are over there all together, then I can see them doing good. And of course, Swanee going back to America. You always love to see your fellow European player going over, or going back over in this case, to play on American LAN, which is really good. Then Nagafan is no longer a free agent and moves to Epsilon, as you already know. Then TR announces that they are quitting doing competitive COD. They didn't say for how long or when they're coming back. All they just said that they have announced that they're not doing it. And then SB, as you already know, SB's roster was taken by VVV Gaming, who made a comeback as well. And then SB's roster will consist of TCM, Spacely, Anticity, and Study. All players from Eire and Justice. They have no team now. All the players have either gone to rosters or gone to teams, organizations, or have not got a team. Then announced XGN and Eire Automatic Reload announced that they are combining, and Automatic Reload have a spot because they are in the bottom 4 of the league. Their roster will consist of Merc, Lawless, Felony, and BL Fire. This is basically just Justice and XGN kind of team. This is more of a rush team. I think they waited like kind of too long to make this team. But you know, can't really do anything against it. I think it's going to be an alright team. They should do good. Then moving on to VVV. 5 minutes till the relegation time ends. They drop Sinful. And then Killer gets added to the VVV team, which consists of Killer, Twiz, Fizzerp, and John. In my mind, when I see this, 5 minutes till relegation time ends, the deadline, it's not good, man. It's not good sportsmanship. Like, that's so bad to do to a player like that. And like, these players try and make a living off this, and getting into the pro league is such a massive deal for them. Moving on anyway. Then the last thing that happened before deadline time was Synergy. Synergy picked up Legal, Ivy, Pac-Man, and Miyagi. So, you know, three of these players, Legal, Ivy, Miyagi, should play well. I haven't seen Ivy play, and last time I seen Pac-Man play, he went negative by at least 15. I just think he is going to be the weakest player, and he's mainly going to go neg every game. And I think he is a player that does not deserve what he got from Rise. When he went to Rise, he played shit. And I don't care what anybody else says. He played shit. He's a shit fucking player and does not deserve to be called a pro. He should literally be called an amateur. The way he got into the pro was by his team basically carrying him. Now, he can play good at times, but I think it was COD Stats maybe, or else it was just a retweet that I saw of somebody doing a statistic on Pac-Man. He can go, I think it's like 1 in 12 games doing good, and then all the rest are just shit. So that's 11 games he'll play shit in, and 1 game he'll play great in. Like, where is the logic in that? How can you be that bad? But anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you like, favorite, and subscribe. This has been your original bagel signing off.